Heard that. Heard that. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Heard That. And today I'm coming to you with the top 10 NBA point guards of all time. Top 10 NBA point guards of all time. I'm shutting down all debates. I'm coming right to it. I'm not playing no games. Listen to the list. Heard that. Mr. Heard that. I'm coming right to you with it. Let's get right to it. Number 10. Number 10 on my list, Gary Payton. Gary Payton played for the Seattle Supersonics, the Bucks, Lakers, Celtics. You know, my Lakers, Celtics, back to back, it's fine. And the Heat from 1990 to 2007 and won an NBA championship with the Heat in 2006. He was a 9-time All-Star, known for his defensive abilities, particularly on his tenacious on-ball defense. Everyone knows him as the Glove. Other people know him as Gary Payton. I mean, one of the best 1-2 combos ever. Gary Payton, Sean Kemp, crazy highlights. Some of the craziest dunk highlights that you'll ever see, especially in-game dunks. It's when it comes to on-ball defense. He's an animal, and then shout out his son too. His son know how to play defense too. So obviously the defense running the family, dog. You know what I'm saying? So they out there hooping, man. Let's head on to it. Number 9, Walt Frazier. Walt Frazier played for the New York Knicks and the Cavs from 1967 to 1980. He won 2 NBA championships with the Knicks. Now, he was a 7-time All-Star and is known for a smooth style of play, defensive prowess, and clutch performances in big games. A lot of players, especially like in the 80s, the late 80s, you'll see them talk about like those Knicks teams from the 70s. Like they had some teams out there in the Knicks. Shout out the Knicks this year too. They definitely making a big turnaround. I like what they doing with Randall and Brunson. I like what they doing. But yeah, Walt Frazier's number 9. Number 8, I got Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd played for the Mavs, the Nets, the Suns, and the Knicks from 94 to 2013. Won an NBA championship with the Mavs in 2011. He was the point guard during that crazy Dirk run. That was back when the Heatles was out, Braun, Wade, Bosh. They was out talking crazy. Dirk was like, nah, I ain't playing like that. I ain't playing like that. As far as team ball, that was a fun series to watch. Just that team, the way they spread the floor, ball was moving, shooters everywhere, and then it was just Tyson down there. There was just an animal on the boards. Definitely some good basketball being played in that series on both sides too. It was just Dirk was on another. It was different. Shout out Dirk. Number 7, I got Chris Paul. CP3, Mr. State Farm, everybody know him. Paul played for the Hornets, the Clippers, the Rockets, the Suns. Always known for his leadership, playmaking, defensive abilities. He's been named an All-Star 11 times and is considered one of the best point guards of his generation. Chris Paul, I'm not going to say is the last of a dying breed. I think it's always going to be. I felt like Ben Simmons was going to be that next true point guard. Like, I'm out here, and, mental health is real. I'm not going to speak on nothing like that, but, mental health is definitely real. But I say that as far as like, Chris Paul is definitely a true point guard. Like when you think of a floor general, you'll think of Chris Paul. If you look up in the dictionary, floor general, it's going to be a picture of Chris Paul there. It's definitely it'll be like Chris Paul there with like generals of like different wars and stuff. Like, Chris Paul, especially young Chris Paul, was crazy. Young Chris Paul was crazy. With the Hornets, it was wild. He was like that. I'm moving on. Number 6, Steve Nash. Number 6, Steve Nash. Played for the Suns, Mavericks, Lakers from 96 to 2014. Won 2 NBA MVP awards, 8-time All-Star, and he's known for all of his elite playmaking and shooting ability. You know, Steve Nash definitely, you know, I'm not going to say he revolutionized the game, but he definitely played a part in it. Like, that fast style of play that D'Antoni brought to the league, like, D'Antoni's definitely a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if a lot of people would put him as far as, like, he should be in the Hall of Fame. I feel like he's definitely a Hall of Famer. You know, that offense, it didn't work on my Lakers when he brought it over there. It didn't work on my Lakers when he brought it over there. However, you know, with the Suns, it was crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? They had the big that could play out with Amari. Steve was just running the show. They was a fun team to watch. Quentin Richardson, they had Joe Johnson, Sean Marion. They had some good teams, man. Boris Diaw, Barbosa. They had some really, really great teams there. So, yeah, Steve Nash, number 6. Number 5, I got Isaiah Thomas. Number 5 is Isaiah Thomas. Played for the Pistons from 81 to 94. Won 2 NBA championships. 12-time All-Star, known for his leadership, toughness, clutch performances, and big games. Like, Isaiah Thomas honestly could be higher. Like, could be higher just on preference, but I wanted to be like as non-biased as possible. But you know, you got your teams, you got your people you rock with, you fool with, and you know, Isaiah Thomas was a dog. Like, a lot of people like crossovers, all of that. Like, Isaiah would dance on you, and he was playing defense. You know what I'm saying? I like two-way players. You know what I'm saying? So definitely Isaiah Thomas, number 5. Number 4, I got Oscar Robertson. 4 is Oscar Robertson. Played for the Cincinnati Royals and the Bucks from 1960 to 1974. Got an NBA championship with the Bucks in 71. 12-time All-Star, NBA MVP. He's the only player in NBA history to average a triple-double for an entire season. Not the only, the first. The first. And just to tell you how real it is, I mean, nowadays you see a triple-double all the time. Like, I feel like in 10 years, we're going to see multiple players averaging triple-doubles. You can see how people just, you know, it's kind of like you're getting in your sleep. But look how long it took until Westbrook, you know, took that over. Like, look how long it took. Like, it was a triple-double used to be look like a, shit, you could say a 4-point shot. Like, like, it ain't really coming like that. So the fact that he was getting triple doubles like that, it was like, yo, you know. Moving on. Number 3, John Stockton. Number 3, John Stockton. Played for the Utah Jazz from 84 to 2003. The NBA's all-time leader in assists and steals. 10-time All-Star, 2-time NBA MVP finalist. Despite never winning an NBA championship, played in 2 NBA finals and is considered one of the best pure point guards to ever play that game. So again, this is somebody that when we look at Chris Paul, this is the same. I'm not going to say, well, we could say that like cloth. It would be the same cloth. They would have the same cloth. They would be in the same, if this was 2K, they would be the same build. You know what I mean? For the most part, because CP3 was crazy with defense too. You know what I'm saying? Stockton did have a 3. You know what I'm saying? But you know, both like out there, like true floor generals. We playing defense. We out here. We running the show on offense. We set and play. We calling it. It's a pure coach on the floor that we're talking about here. Pure coach on the floor. Next we got here, number 2, I got Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson's number 2. Played for the Lakers from 79 to 91, and came back in 96. Appreciate you. Won 5 NBA championships, 3 NBA MVP awards, and 9 NBA Finals appearances. A 12-time All-Star, is known for his versatility, leadership, and playmaking abilities. Magic Johnson, first thing I want to say thank you. You know, I am a Lakers fan, and I appreciate everything you really, you know, laid out there for us for the table. Also, there's a few shows, you know, out right now, Showtime, for the people that don't know nothing about the Lakers dynasty. We really got some good stuff out. Really good stuff to check out there. So definitely want to say you should just really if you get a little bit of time with your family or anything like that, just looking for a good show, I wouldn't bring the kids out there. But, you know, Showtime's a good show. It's a good show. So Magic Johnson's there. Number 1, y'all know where I was going. Number 1, Steph Curry. I gotta do it. Double what is Steph Curry? I gotta do it. You know, Curly plays for the Golden State Warriors. NBA championships, MVP awards, NBA All-Star, crazy shooting ability, 3-point shooting, long range shooting, the greatest shooter of all time. And for the people that really like, not just, I don't want to say play basketball, because you don't have to play basketball to understand basketball. Anybody who understands basketball sees that this man is more than just a shooter. The off-ball ability, run around without the ball, the stamina, through screens. When he got the ball in his hand, the ball's on a string. Great passer. He passed with both hands. Quick. Great finisher at the rim. 3-level scorer. Ultimate team player. I mean, you can go on all day. But that's my list. That's Mr. HEARDDAD. Mr. HEARDDAD's list. The top 10 point guards of all time. Again, make sure you click like, follow, subscribe for more content. Got a lot more videos coming y'all way, and I'll holler. HEARDDAD. Mr. HEARDDAD. HEARDDAD. Mr. HEARDDAD.